Hi, everybody. Guess who just realized her mic has been unmuted this entire time? Yep, that would be me. Well, I am slightly concerned, but that's okay. I've been pretty good. Anyway, hi, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well on this Thursday evening. Whew. It has been a week for me, you guys. Not gonna get into details. Hi, Antu, how are you doing? But I have hot cocoa, so you know it's all good, mostly. It has very much been a week for me. Hope your weeks have been doing better than mine's been. Aw, thank you, Chestnut. Much appreciated. Many hearts to you. Working on work stuff is always important. Feel free to keep me in the background. That's fine. Lurking is literally sacred here in this chat. I make a point of not calling out my lurkers because I love them all and I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. But hi, lurkers, I love you all. Yes. So, before this stream started, I thought to myself, hey, you know, I'm gonna log in a bit early. I'm going to, oh dear.
Tidings of doom on you from a tired squirmy doomling and a tired doom mother who has to work before bed still, and a doom father who is dead.
Wait, why is the doom father dead? You can't be dead if you're actively communicating onto. Please explain. Please explain, sir. Yes, before this stream, I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to log in early. I'm going to get my crafting writs done in ESO. And I thought to myself, yeah, that sounds like a plan. I can totally do that in, the 10 minutes I have before the stream started. Ordinarily, that would have been correct, but slight problem in that in the middle of crafting, I realized I was basically out of a crafting material I needed. A mad search was conducted across pretty much all of Tamriel to get the crafting material I needed. I got it. But that was my, pre-stream franticness. It seems silly to say that now, but... And I mean, sometimes that happens. You can't really fault anything for that. That's my own fault. I should have been keeping track of how much of my own crafting mats I had. But...
Twitch is owned by Amazon, whose CEO has taken up necromancy to find a legal way to pay his employees even less.
Oh dear. I feel like there's a story there, but also I'm kind of scared to ask, so I don't know if I should. Yes, how have your weeks been? Tell me things. Other than, let's say, Antu is apparently dead. You asked how I could communicate while dead. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense now. That makes slightly more sense now. Oh boy. I did ask, didn't I? Yes. So other than that though, things have not been too bad over here. There's been some stress from outside forces that I'm not going to go into because I don't want the stream to be about that. That is not what this channel is about. It's not what I want it to be about. It's fine. Oh god, there was one other thing I wanted to mention because I was about to say, you know what? It's a bit early, but let's flip on over to the game now. Because I do still have my Somerset Daily to do. I have not done the Somerset Daily yet today. That was one of those things I was thinking about doing before the stream, and then I got sidetracked on my quest for crafting mats, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So I think we are going to... Oh dear lord, I've just realized I am on the wrong setting entirely. Give me like 5 seconds to make a quick adjustment because I just realized I am on the wrong panel entirely. This not intentional, but it happened nonetheless. So just sit tight. 1 second. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry about that. That was sloppy. I have different scenes set up for different games, and yeah, I realized I was on the wrong thing for the wrong game. It's fine. It's fixed. But that is just what the stream is going to be today, apparently. Just a series of odd, embarrassing things happening. It's fine. It's cool. I can make no claims that I'm a professional gamer because I'm clearly not. This is just me having fun and trying my best to, you know, entertain you guys as much as I can. Sometimes that entertainment involves my character dying. It's fine. It happens. So, I think right now we're gonna flip on over and get into things because, you know, I don't know that I have anything else I particularly want to go into or talk about prior to the stream. So I think we're going to go do the thing. We shall do the thing. Let us flip on over to the game and get into it. Okay. I have basically been hanging out in Somerset just because the crafting station is a lot more convenient to get at around here. This is where I've mostly been doing my crafting writs since the Somerset celebration started. Just chilling out here in Somerset. This is not exactly the best decision I've ever made, because with the Somerset celebration going on right now, it's very crowded and it takes forever to load in.
The prosecution lacks numbers. The sea-slowed Bekorgan has turned the Wellican Cove west...
Oh god, I have to go deal with Bekorgan. Okay. Okay. Hi, Yumi. How are you? Also, food is important. Make sure you are fed and hydrated. That goes for all of you that are just hanging out and lurking as well. Food and hydration are very important in our lives.
Yeah. Irene should have been the one put to death at Skywatch.
Okay, let's see if anybody is actually over here with Bekorgan. I mean, if not, it's fun. The heck is this? Don't remember what that was. It's fine. Oh jeez, I missed a heavy sack. That's not good. That is crafting materials. I need that in my life. Okay. come down on this side so as to not potentially aggro the sea slode. Nobody likes. You know what's weird? Like, there has been there's been like no zone chatter today, which is really weird. I'm used to there being like super active zone chat, and there's nothing right now. Oh geez, I'm getting assaulted by Yagra. Because of course I am, why not? My character has not died yet, no. We might at this point though, because my world boss for the day is this sea slode back here, and he hits hard.
If they hit you, it's not assault.
Okay. That is true. That is correct. That is a correct statement. We're basically just gonna hang out here and wait for more people to show up because, yeah, 2 people can definitely not take out the magical sea slode back there. While we wait, I just want to take a minute to let you guys all know that, we have a shiny new mount in... We have a couple of things in the Crown Store right now. We have the Queen's Eye Spy Master outfit, which I tend to dye in ridiculous colors for your guys' amusement. It's in the Crown Store right now. For 2,000 crowns for the next, like, 5 days. If you're a NESO Plus member, it's going to be 16,000. If you don't have it yet, make sure you get it in the next 5 days. Otherwise, it's going to be gone from the store and you won't be able to pick it up again for a while. We also have this gorgeous Sigic Sench mount in the store as well for the next 5 days. This is like 3,000 crown coins, but look at him. Look at him. He is beautiful. This is a very beautiful panther. I encourage this. If you can afford him. He's so pretty. I can't afford any of the crowns I have. By the time I wind up canceling my ESO Plus subscription, are definitely going to be put towards DLCs that I don't currently own. So, you know, that's something else. But yeah, now we're basically just gonna hang out here and wait for more people to show up. Because this is basically what you wind up doing during the Somerset celebration. It's very frustrating just waiting for other players to show up so you can murder a gigantic toad thing. Apparently, feel free to come and join Uni. If you can. This person is just swiping uselessly at a dead sea slode. That does nothing for nobody. See if that actually takes. I don't know if it will. There we go. Let's see, can I... Oh, jeez. Apparently, a sorcerer has just charged in to try to murder. Apparently, the nickname that people have gone with for this guy is Bakarin, which I find hysterical. Oh god. That was painful. Oh my god. Yeah, I just saw that very quickly in zone chat and I just sort of died. I mean, I don't know that I'd consider a sea slode to be kind of like a Karen, to be honest with you all. But the name is amusing enough for me to just, oh god, no, I'm not gonna die. Ha, F you, sir. Trying very hard to deal with these orb things. It's not working very well. But apparently people decided to just charge in and assault him. So here we are. Trying to deal with these orbs. I honestly don't know what the orbs do. I just know they're a thing. They're a mechanic of this. And they're annoying because they tend to shoot off in random directions. And just show up right in front of me. Oh my god. Go away. Why do you do this? Ah. Freaking orbs, man. I also feel like people don't understand that you need to take out the orbs sometimes. It's like Bakorgan clearly has a shield on him. Like, come on. You have to take these out. Oh, more people have arrived. I hesitate to refer to them as a cavalry, but more have definitely arrived. Oh my god, what the heck? Damn it, Bakorgan. I keep wanting to call him Bakarin now because of that thing I saw somebody saying zone chat earlier. It's terrible. That is not his name. But the name amuses me. Rude! Rude! How dare, sir? Dare you just move around and show up directly behind me? That's not cool. That is not cool. I'm also legitimately terrified of getting smacked by, oh god, the purple things. Because as we saw earlier, that does have a tendency to flat out murder me. And that's not cool, really. Where'd he go? There's he is. There's Bakarin. I shouldn't call him that. I'm a streamer. I should, actually use his name. But apparently, I'm sorry, Bakarin is just too damn funny. The name is too ridiculous to me. I love it. I'm like 90% sure it was a typo. But I am amused nonetheless. Also rude. I got no loot off of that. No, Yumi. Alright, let's go knock out the last of the coral pieces I need. Which is over here. Knock that out. Aha! Gonna hug this wall. Yumi just flat out murders them, no care in the world whatsoever. that count for you? I hope it did. I don't know. I'm just gonna run this back up, but if not, I will wait a bit. I'm never gonna be able to call that world boss anything else now. That world boss is always going to be Bakarin. I am so sorry, devs of ESO. I am so sorry that my brain is trash. And sometimes I am a literal goblin. Sometimes it happens. And it is awful. Okay, up these stairs we go so I can turn this bit in.
Our appointed agent returned. Every victim.
There we go. Now, just as a general reminder, you can do every single daily that Somerset has for you, and you will get like double the rewards for doing it. However, you only get event tickets off of the first one you do. So, to me right now, whereas I do want to get back to Greymoor, we're not going to do all of them like we did last Thursday. But we are going to come in here and break down some gear that I definitely do not need right now. Gotta find her husband, Batucker. You know, I think the joke technically doesn't work because I'm 90% sure that Sea Slode is male. Like, I don't know if female Sea Slodes exist. Somebody more well versed in the lore than I am, please correct me if I'm wrong. I will die 1,000 hysterical deaths. But I mean, technically the joke doesn't work because I'm, again, 90% sure the Sea Slode's a man. But, you know, I don't know that for sure. In fact, I don't actually, come to think of it, I don't know if Sea Slodes even have genders. I don't know. So many things I do not know. Okay, what do we have in here? Ooh, Sapiarch Helms. Yay. It's one of the ones I still needed. For your enjoyment, the Doomling is motorboating the Doom Mother, also trying to break her nose. Oh my god.
Many of my countrymen.
Doom Mom, be careful. Careful of thine child. Did I have... I did not. There's more pages in the guild bank. Oh dear. I'll go and double check that later. Because I know I pulled a couple that I was definitely interested in the other day. Where is... But I definitely did not pull all of them. Because the pages that existed there, I did not want all of them. Oh geez, we have somebody over here juggling knives, apparently. This guy juggles knives, or swallows them. I don't know what he does with them. He has knives. Oh, he swallows them. I love that he has just a pile of coins over here. And he has a bucket, but he has like a bowl, but not all of them are in the bowl. I feel like there's some sort of challenge in coming up behind him and trying to take the coins, but I'm not going to. But theoretically, you could. Oh my. Oh my. This individual is fabulous. Look at them. Look at how fab. He definitely has the color scheme going on. I approve. I approve. It certainly is a look. I like it though. But also, just as a general reminder, if you want me to change the colors of my outfit, we do have a channel point reward for that. So if you look where you'd enter in text in Twitch chat, so that's either immediately below it, if you're on the desktop app, or to the left of it, if you're on mobile, there is a purple heart-shaped gemstone that you guys can click on. And there are a whole bunch of channel rewards there for a certain number of points. You can rename one of my animals. You can also make me dye my gear bizarre, fun colors. Do whatever you like. We've had everything from... Gaily made me dye my gear bee colors the other day. Oh god, what was the most recent one? The most recent one... Where is it? Where's my costumes? Because I took it off. Where is it? Ah, yes, the most recent iteration was this pink and white. This pink and yellow. And we look especially fancy. We look like, I feel like we're kind of... I feel like we're almost, but not quite, wearing like a Kigurumi sort of situation, just because this outfit has ear hoods. And the ear hoods amuse the hell out of me. Most like robes, if you're playing a Khajiit, if you have like a hood situation, the hood itself will usually adapt to the positioning of your ears. Helms won't do this, but hoods will. Hoods will definitely make like a little adjustment for your ears. This is, I think, one of the few headpieces where those ears are like physically present beforehand. This gentleman inspires me though. I mean, look at that. That is a blue-black color scheme. It is beautiful. I need to applaud him. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is fabulous. Also, I'm not sure where the heck Yumi ran off to. Yumi, where did you go? Are you even physically here anymore? I don't know. Abandon that. Because I don't care about that. I'm not seeing Yumi on my map. Yumi, where did you go? I'm looking all over this map. I do not see a Yumi. Sadly, it becomes harder to see where people are. Ah, Yumi is already in Solitude, which is going to be our next stop. But we're not going directly to Solitude, because Solitude tends to be painfully slow on the loading, and, you know, you know what, let's go to Solitude, because I need a minute to try to remember where the heck we're supposed to be going for our next stop in Greymoor. Also, now I am sad because I've officially finished my hot cocoa. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's hot cocoa. It is here and then gone. It's here. But this is also why I keep some water on me at all times. I freaking love this Turvis cup, by the way. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys in detail this thing while we wait for this game to load. It just has a bunch of adorable rainbow-colored paw prints all over it. I actually think when I bought this, some of the proceeds went to some animal charity. I can't remember the name of it. I feel terrible. But, I felt useful. I freaking love these tumblers, though. They're so useful to me. I actually never had one. Up until, oh god, it would actually be like 4 years, I think, now. I actually had some surgical work done on my neck, and it was very difficult for me to actually drink from a cup like a normal person. So things with straws were very beneficial to me at that point in my life. And, you know, I've had a Tervis cup ever since. 10 out of 10, do recommend. Alright, we are in solitude.
This way!
They're worse than drunkards after the mead hall closes.
Shh! Don't mock the cursed! You'll call a hex down upon us!
What? Oh my god, there are harrowed in the middle of solitude. WTF. WTF. What the heck? Did we bring those with us? I don't think we brought those with us. Hold on. Where even are we? In this. Greymoor brought to justice, clear connection established between the assassin and the Ice Reach Coven. Svanna thinks we have enough evidence to convince the High King Svargrim that the threat to his kingdom is real. Now that I'm back in solitude, I need to find Lyris and let her know the princess wants to meet with us at the Blue Palace. Where did these Harrowed come from?
Why drink like a normal person when you can drink like a king? Hashtag Lionettes.
You're not wrong. Hi, dude, what the hell?
You again? Always where you don't belong. All this foulness began when you showed up. Should have known you were bad news when I found you with that spy. You might have the princess duped, but I've got my eye on you.
What are you doing with the Harrowed?
Herald? Is that what we're calling them? Well, not that it's your concern, but High King Svargrim ordered us to herd these poor sods into the Temple of the Divines so the priests can care for them. If you ask me, they're a lost cause.
So High King Svargrim finally decided to take action?
Careful, outsider. We don't take kindly to that kind of attitude when it's directed at our High King. If you want to know so badly, go ask your precious princess. Now leave us to our work before I decide to herd you right to the dungeons.
I am indeed behind a narrative telephone onto. Also, by the way, Yumi was like, it's fine. What could go wrong? Exactly, Yumi. Exactly. Dude let the assassin escape. That is on him.
Glad to see you're alive and well. I was getting worried with all the Harrowed they've been bringing into the city.
What are they doing with them?
They've been taking them to the Temple of the Divines in Castle Dower. I suppose it's really the only place to care for them in their condition.
So, does that mean High King Svargrim is finally taking our warning seriously?
Jarl Redharn gave him an earful the moment we entered the Blue Palace. Nord politics. It's a wonder to behold. One step removed from a barroom brawl. I'm disappointed they didn't start slugging each other, but it worked out in the end.
Well, we reached Karthwatch too late. It was destroyed by a harrow storm.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. We're running out of time and we still don't fully understand what we're facing out there. Hey, where's the princess? Tell me you didn't lose Svanna in Karthwatch.
Svanna's fine. She wants us to meet her in her chamber at the Blue Palace. Nice vote of confidence you've got in me there, Lyra. Seriously. To the Blue Palace. And we leave the Harrowed back there because F that. F that. We do not need that.
Our poor king must be devastated. The princess, too.
Okay, we can actually get in here. That's good. I was kind of worried we wouldn't be able to be quite honest with you guys. I half expect we open these doors and hear yelling, but I will be mildly disappointed if we don't. Oh my god, hi Neff! Hi people coming to us from Neff's stream also. Welcome, welcome.
The Svanna I know would leave all this bother behind. Come back to the troll and let the royalty deal with this.
I am the royalty, Mog. It's time I started acting like it.
Hi E, how are you? Oh my god, books I can actually read. Remember to read the bookshelves. I say this every time. Read the books on the bookshelves. You do occasionally get skill ups, they're also lore. Oh, what is that? That is an alert. Neff, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Many hearts. Okay, let's see. What have we got around here? I'm not going to actually steal anything from her because that just feels mean. I kind of want to, but I'm not going to because I like Svanna. She's good. What is this? There's a letter from Lyris on this here. What is this? Partner, we've gathered evidence the Ice Reach witches are behind these harrow storms. Heading to Solitude to inform Queen Gerhild. She seems reasonable, and she can keep me from starting a war if High King Svargrim continues to refuse to see me. Meet me in Solitude, and we can talk with her together. She is indeed a stinky tavern princess, but we love her anyway. He is good, though strangely hungry, despite eating dinner earlier. That is a mood. That is such a mood, sir. And yeah, I know, Neff, sometimes I think I'm following people, and it turns out I'm not. I don't understand myself. Also, oh my god, I love the architect. I love this bookshelf. I think this is just like a decorative end over here, but it's very pretty. I like it. Okay, let's talk to our beloved tavern princess.
Welcome to the princess's chamber, my friend. I don't remember the last time I spent more than a few moments in here. Anyway, Jarl Redharn and Magister Fridelia are here, giving my father an earful. Thanks for helping me at the holds.
I'm a simple E. I see people I know streaming and I follow. I mean, that works too. To be fair, Twitch also bugs out and unfollows people randomly. It does. It really does. It's so annoying. Why is this our dialogue option? She knows we weren't able to save Karthwatch. Like, she doesn't need the reminding. She was there with me. She does not need this reminder. But apparently we have to give it to her anyway.
No, but we saved Morthal and stopped the Coven from getting the Grey Reliquaries at Karthwatch. And we brought the Hold leaders here. All of that matters. Take this, my royal allowance. I was going to buy wine, but you can make better use of it. We return to find that my father is finally doing something about the Coven threat. But it's not enough. Extra patrols and rounding up the Harrows is all well and good. But what we really need is a defense against the Harrow storms.
What about the Ice Reach Coven medallions? They seem to protect Fidelia and Karthwatch.
Unfortunately, we've only recovered a few of the medallions. And Magister Fidelia hasn't determined what enchantment the medallions use to provide their protection. We need another solution.
You know, Lyris and I know a scholar of sorts who's trying to understand the Harrow Storm ritual. I mean, that's one way to refer to our vampire friend, but...
Right. Lyris mentioned that. Coincidentally, a courier delivered a message for you from Dusktown. I never heard of the place, but she said it was sent by someone named Fenorian. Is that your scholar? Read the message and let's see if he'll help us.
I'll read it.
Take the message from the table, then see if you can convince Fenorian to join us. Maybe with his help we can devise a defense against the storms. I'll stay here and continue to annoy my father until he gives this threat the attention it deserves.
How are you gonna make your father listen?
You forget that I have help now. My father might be able to ignore me, but he'll have a harder time dismissing a Jarl and the court mage. It's funny. I would have thought he'd be happy to see me finally take an interest in politics.
Maybe this is how you prove yourself to him.
I don't care about his approval, but I'd like to earn his respect. With Mother gone, we're both going to have to work harder to keep our kingdom running. It will be easier if we find a way to get along.
Oh, hey, Lyris!
Fenn's message is on the table. It's addressed to you, partner. Read it and find out what it says.
Alright, what does Fenorian say? Friends, further work with Old Mjolnir led to a discovery that promises to unravel the entire mystery that has confounded us so far. To that end, I returned to the mining settlement called Dusktown. If you have additional need of my services, I've secured lodging in a building on the south side of town. I'll write again if this lead bears fruit, Fenorian.
Dusktown. I wonder what Fenn's found that led him back down there. Does his message give any indication of where we can find him? The settlement isn't big, but it's not exactly small either.
His message says he's secured lodging on the south side?
Well, that's a start. You know, I never imagined I'd be working alongside a vampire, let alone one I respect. With all the leeches we've already had to kill, it's nice to see another side. Fenn's different.
He certainly is. Let's go find him.
You go on ahead. I need to get my axe sharpened before I go back down into Blackrage. I'll catch up with you in Dusktown.
Alright, meet you there. And while we're here, this is not the prescribed way down. It's fine. Gonna keep on running through. I don't know what that song was, to be quite honest with you guys. There is...
What?
someone I should probably talk to before we go any further. There's an individual who I think is up here. Yes. So I do have a Bard's College thing, which is apparently the collectibles situation for this DLC, so I want to talk to him and get that out of the way.
I expected to see a drunken souse named Dobbin walk through that door, not this incredible specimen before me. Tell me, what became of the man I hired?
I found this letter next to a man passed out from mead. It said you needed help.
Well, Dobbin's indolence may be my gain. Look at you. I can see you are ready for action at a moment's notice. How would you like to help Skyrim's premier arts college in its moment of need?
What college do you refer to?
The storied Bard's College, home of honeyed birds and tear-jerking tunes. For years, a rift within the college threatened to split us apart. One overzealous member hid our antique instrument collection to bring about a truce, but it didn't work.
Where are the instruments now?
Excellent question. The only clue to their location lie in a song written by the bard responsible, Nell's Hidden Loves. Just as I solved the first verse, that instrument emerged for sale at a secret auction. I wish to hire you to recover it.
I can get it for you, yeah.
Now, naturally, you can't walk into a secret auction without the proper attire, especially not the Sapphire Societies. Their events are outre and rare, mind-boggling and taboo fair. No serfs at their affair. Sorry, I can't help myself.
What do I need to wear?
All these secret societies love disguising themselves. It gives a sense of excitement to their lives of leisure. Fortunately, bards hear all sorts of secrets. Wearing this robe and mask will get you in the door. You also need the right passphrase.
Also, I'm 90% sure that was a follow or a host or something to that effect. I will double check who that is in just a second. What should I say?
The magnates of the Sapphire Society speak a simple phrase to gain entry into their events. A jewel of blue rules the view. Truly underscores how they see themselves, doesn't it? You might want to practice it, just to be sure.
A jewel of blue rules the view. Jeez.
Excellent. You scan lines quickly, I see. Still, I would avoid any ad-libbing.
I'm ready, I guess.
Remember, A jewel of blue rules the view.
Tell me about this instrument you want me to recover?
It's a lute called Petraloop. Actually, it's Petra Lute, but try saying that after 5 strong meads. It was the learning lute at the college for generations, played by dozens, hundreds of bards over the years. It means a lot to us.
Okay, so we're going to rescue a lute. Commander Pastetta, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Now that I was able to alt-tab and actually see that. Okay, hold on. We need to... Where is this quest? Okay, we have a disguise. Where is it? It's usually... it might not be something I can actually equip here. It's fine. We're going... Oh, there we go. I put it on out here, and I'm basically... This mask and hood situation is definitely reminiscent of, oh god, the House of Reveries, which was a Somerset thing. Not up here. Down here. Okay. Let's get...
Speak.
Okay, oh my god. I remember the phrase, but just for some reason this first one, a view of blue with me and you, amuses the hell out of me.
Welcome, and enter.
Thank you. In we go. Oh dear lord, literally everybody is wearing these things.
If you want to see our next item, you'll have to wait like everyone else. No private previews. You should know the rules. But believe me, you'll want to stick around for this one. It's a head-turner.
Actually, I arrived late. Has a musical instrument sold yet?
The lute? Nice patina. Just a trifle I came across in one of my hunts. It went on the block earlier. Too bad you weren't here then. There was only one buyer. A little bidding war would have warmed up the crowd.
Who purchased it? I'd like a word with them.
Now I do wish you had been here. You are skirting the rules. No revealing identities of buyers. Still, if you had arrived on time, you would know that the buyer behaved like an obnoxious ass. We typically frown upon stumbling about from drink.
Thank you. Oh no, Bella caught me getting a Twinkie. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So, the ones I can talk to have booze. Okay.
The decrees from the Blue Palace are simply absurd. Investigating transfers of suspected stolen property? Who cares where someone got it? If I want it and they have it, I should be able to buy it.
Well, you're definitely a high elf.
That white mammoth certainly drew quite a bit of interest. So glad I won. They're so rare. Let's just hope the broker didn't cover a brown mammoth in talcum powder. Oh, why am I worried? The broker never lets us down.
You're not helpful at all.
Oh, look, another masked person. How dreary. If a steak comes back on the block, don't you outbid me. When else will I get to try Argonian? I hear they're all flavour and no fat. Ha!
Did you buy a musical instrument here?
Instrument? Oh, that lute. Yes, a mantelpiece for my music room. Has a nice shine to it. I acquired it for a song. A song! I made a joke, see? Ha! Why are you asking? Disappointed I bought it? Then too bad for you.
I was late and missed the bidding. Can I make you this offer?
Buy it? I would never... Oh, wait. You just handed me how much? Well, in that case, of course you can. Take this note and collect your treasure from my servants outside. Please do business with me again.
Glad we could come to an arrangement. Not saying she's probably a Bosburn, but with that accent, She is probably a Bosmer. You are probably not wrong. Okay. Talking to this person here. Hi.
Yes? Perhaps you seek this one's mistress. She is busy, not to be disturbed.
He's clearly talking to me, but his mouth isn't moving. Your mistress wants you to give me the loot.
What is this scrap you give Mazalkir? Well, this is her handwriting. This one thinks she has been drinking again, selling things she just bought.
So you have it?
Of course. Mazalkir does not steal, even if she deserves it.
Thank you. Gonna go bring this back to the Bard's College. Also, please don't eat stitches. She is old and probably like leather. I mean, don't eat Argonians anyway. They are good beans.
You've returned! Have you brought back the Petroloop? Will my fingers glide over its gentle curves once more?
I suppose they will. I have the loot you wanted.
Ah, Petroloop returns home! You know, I wooed my first love with this very loot, and my third as well. Oh, thus begins the restoration of the college's famed collection to its former greatness. The history books will remember you for this.
The loot. Are you going to take it?
I assembled the museum for just this moment, but I think you deserve the honor of placing Petroloop on its podium. After you display the loot, perhaps you could read Nell's hidden loves. I could use your skill in recovering the other instruments.
Thank you. I will. Gonna put this loop up on the pedestal.
Wonderful! I left a copy of Nell's Hidden Loves on the table there. Have a look.
Okay, let's see how bad this is. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is terrible. You who quibble, disagree, take sides. Relics of song, enciphered here hide. Bard's legend first, I keep it with me. Its import true, though worn lovingly. Oh my god, I'm not going to read all of this, but basically these are just clues to where things are, and we need to go and find them. Hopefully we keep a copy of that.
Wonderful! Look at the proud Petroloop in its proper place once more. And we're a step closer to undoing Nell's folly. But there are many other priceless instruments lost somewhere out in the world. They need to come home.
So, you want me to find the other instruments that Nell pilfered?
Yes, indeed. Let the clues within Nell's hidden loves guide the way. As you travel through Skyrim, keep your eyes open. And your ears, too. These are instruments we're pursuing after all. If you find more of them, I'll be here.
I'll remember that.
They say the first one is always the hardest. Everything should be much easier from here. Once you recover all the instruments, I will compose an epic, an adventurer's triumph, to celebrate their return. You will star in it, of course.
That sounds like quite the event.
Of course it will be. We will use the instruments too. They should be revered, yes, but used for special occasions. But first, more instruments. You'll have expenses. Let me weigh you down with some gold before you go. As you fill the museum, bards...
And then that is basically the collectible thing for this DLC. This is going to be one of those things that we're actually going to fill out at some point. Not today. Probably once we're done with Greymoor in its entirety, then we'll go back and do the thing if we can. Usually I just tend to ignore them, but I don't know. I think maybe it might be fun. Especially since we probably have a while before, oh my god, what are words? We probably have a while before we are going to be able to... Whoa, what are words? I don't even know. Before we get the next DLC is what I'm trying to get at. Oh my god. That took me way too long to get there. Oh my god. Anyhow, what are you all up to tonight? I hope exciting things. Now we just wait for Blackreach to load. But Yumi, I went on ahead to Blackreach. Ooh, I like this person's outfit. They, of course, disappeared. Okay, what is that? What is this? I did not, but good for her. That is the dream at some point, getting partnered, but that is also a thing that take me a very long time to accomplish. One day, perhaps. One day. Also, I feel like I'm running the wrong way. I think I am going the wrong way. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly do not know where I'm going. Yep. Going the wrong way again. Because this is the sort of zone that I absolutely hate. There's ore back over here. There was a second ago. I could have sworn there was ore that I just ripped. Ah, there it is. Ha! Found ore. Excellent. It's not what I came over here for, but you know, it's what I got. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ride my ram. Because I love my ram.
All this time, the Overseer was working with a vampire. I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
All
You
those
did
people
not.
disappeared, and the Overseer was behind it all along. That's terrible.
Okay, I think we go this way. I think. I'm literally just making this up as I go. I do not know where I'm going anywhere at any point in time. Ah! Ha! I found it!
Now let's get Fen and return to the Blue Palace.
I'm a genius! Okay, not really, but still.
Fen, you in here?
Norian!
Let's look around.
Norian! Scattered objects. A dwarven key. Key with distinctive markings of dwarven technology found among scattered objects on the floor of Fenorian's lodgings.
Fen never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here?
Yeah, he doesn't really seem like the type, does he? Journal pages obviously set aflame, only snippets of writing remain. It's not easy to come by, even in Blackreach. Edyar was lying. Cave-ins don't cause those sort of injuries. Trust was hard to earn, but he's sharing the truth about what happened to him, and Edyar's blood was saturated with Neth something. Is likely the cause of his resistance, but I need to see for myself. Edyar knows a way inside. Edyar won't cooperate, insists on rescuing his pack members near the old dwarven tower in Lightless. Promise to free. Meet Edyar outside Dusttown Camp east of the bridge.
Burnt papers. Someone was trying to hide something.
Yeah. What? Norian? Oh, he would not leave this. He would not leave this. A crystal flask embossed with Fenorian's initial and filled with a crimson fluid found in his Dusttown lodgings. First of all, that crimson fluid is probably blood. He would not leave this. Lyris, I think he was kidnapped.
Burnt journal pages, Fen's flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive.
What do you make of the notes in the key?
The key looks dwarven to me. and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar east of the Dusktown Bridge. You start there and I'll check with the locals.
I'll try to find him then.
We have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter. It could be this Ashen Lord we heard mentioned, or maybe the Icereach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need?
Do you think Fen's disappearance is related to whatever drew him to Blackreach?
More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
Well, let's go find him. Oh, did she? Or did they, rather? I feel terrible. I'm kind of looting things around this house. I know this technically isn't his house, but I feel bad. I mean, there is an entire freaking pumpkin just sitting here. Why could... I could have sworn I heard some whispering. Okay, where are we even going? Where is this thing? Over that way. Okay, we are going to take the crunchy way down because I want to be quite honest. Also, slightly more entertaining than doing the traditional thing. I mean, I guess technically it's not stealing, but I still feel kind of bad. Whoops. Actually pay attention to where the stairs go, friends. Do not be me. Is this even the right way? I think it's the right way. I love these crystals. Like, these crystals are fantastic.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground.
Wow, somebody's grumpy, isn't he?
You don't listen too well, do you? All right. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat.
I'm looking for Fenorian. His notes said he was working with you.
The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fenorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key!
Fen's gone missing. Tell me what the two of you were doing so I can find him.
Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates, Exart Singalis. Fenorian said he could provide a key to unlock their chains, if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more.
You mean this key?
Hircine's fetid breath, that's it! Look, I managed to escape from Singalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fenorian.
Alright, I'll free your packmates.
The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend.
That to me sounds like he's kind of taken by Lyris the second she shows up. I'm just saying.
My packmates are in a work camp on the Lightless Hollow's west side. That's the big cavern to the east. You need that key to unlock the special chains that bind them. I'll meet you south of the work camp after you set them free.
Packmates. So that's an interesting turn of phrase.
What else would you call them? My family? We're bound by a curse that makes us closer than any blood relatives. You find a pack and you stick together, or you die. Simple as that. I'm not leaving them in the hands of that insane Exarch.
Curse? Okay, what kind of pack are we talking about?
We're werewolves, all right?
Oh.
Do I have to spell it out for you? Look, Singalis captured us. Keeps us prisoner with chains of dwarven design. Only that key can set my pack free. I was lucky, but that kind of luck doesn't happen a second time.
I mean, who wouldn't be? That is fair. That is fair. How did you get free then?
Singalis's helper made a mistake. Forgot to lock the chains when I was brought back after one of my treatments. I can still feel the fire from when the needle pierced my skin. My blood flowing into his vials and beakers. It wasn't pleasant.
Tell me about Singalis.
Exarch Singalis. He's a vampire, part of a group called the Grey Host. They're military, but he's some sort of insane genius. An alchemist, a scholar, and he tinkers with machines. My pack wouldn't fight for them, so they found other uses for us.
What other uses?
Digging. Tunneling, actually. Up toward the surface. Then, every so often, Singalis would send for one of us. The mad vampire likes needles. He would either take our blood, or inject something into us. Never said why, but he enjoyed his work.
That's disconcerting. What were you and Fen doing before he disappeared?
Fëanorian really wanted to figure out what Singalis was doing to my pack. He studied my wounds, took some fluids, and went back to get that key. He never told me where he found it. Just that he'd set my pack free if I told him everything I know.
And you think you can tell me where to find Fëanorian?
He's probably in Singalis's experimentation chamber. I clawed my way out of there. It nearly killed me. I can tell you how to get inside, but you have to free my packmates first. Do that for me, and I'll help you find Fëanorian.
Yumi apparently murdered spiders while I was talking to him.
None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings. At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about. Is this Edyar? Does he know anything?
He can lead us to Fen, but we need to fulfill the bargain Fen made with him first.
Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim? Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there?
We need to free Edyar's packmates from Exarch Singalis in the Lightless Hollow.
Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf? Pfft, this just keeps getting better and better. So I take it you know how you want to deal with this particular situation?
Use the key we found to free the pack. Meet me in the Lightless Hollow south of the camp. And speaking of, that sounded suspiciously like a thing, but I don't... Okay, we go... Which way do we go?
Save my packmates. I'll meet you south of the camp.
I honestly have no idea where I'm going. I am making this up literally as I go. It's fine. In retrospect, I should probably be following Yumi. But half of the fun is trying to figure things out on your own, and dear lord, there are Falmer this way. Oh geez, there's so many Falmer. But also there is a Harrow Storm over there, so brief shortcut. I thought I heard the freaking Harrow Storm. I thought I heard it. I knew I heard this thing. Trying very hard.
Step forward and join your comrades in this world.
Oh dear lord. Oh boy! Oh my god.
Our harvest begins.
Oh, there are werewolves and everything. Why not? Why not? Oh god. Nope, nope, nope. Trying very hard to get rid of this pike, but it's going very slowly.
Enjoy your freedom.
I can sadly only do so much damage to it. While also trying not to die.
The exchange. Continue the offerings.
Something called a Harrowstorm Abomination. We need to, for anybody who doesn't know, the Harrowstorms come in multiple parts. The first bit involves destroying these witch pikes. Oh my god. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be your friend. Oh god, I don't even know what hit me.
This reliquary is filled.
Yeah, basically, we need to destroy these pikes. Which, that's the first bit. And then we have bosses we need to... Oh my god, this Blood Knight. What even is his deal? I didn't even do anything. I just came to life, and then he hit me. Like, what the heck? What the heck? How is that even reasonable? I feel like that is completely unreasonable.
It has begun. A bountiful harvest.
Nope. Oh, what the heck? I think I may have accidentally teleported into one of his abilities. It's fine. Yeah, basically, our goal is to try to destroy these pikes best we can. And then we have bosses we gotta take out after that.
Our harvest begins. The exchange nears completion.
Slow going though, because there's so much going on all at once.
Triumph. Broken branches. Step forward and join your comrades in this world.
I don't know where everybody's going after this. I don't know which pike they're trying to destroy.
They answer the call.
In an ideal situation, there would be multiple people working on each pike at different times. But this is hardly an ideal situation.
The exchange is complete.
Like, the longer this chaos goes on, the more enemies will show up, and it's just, these are painful.
The exchange.
Oh yeah, him. He is not our friend, E. He is not a friend. He looks friend-shaped, but he is decidedly not friend-shaped. Unfortunately.
This reliquary. The reliquary is prepared.
I feel like everybody else got like sidetracked with the bosses or whatever, and like nobody completely understands that we need to actually take out these pikes. And I don't know how to communicate that. But like, the longer these pikes are up, the more painful it gets for us.
Serve a greater purpose. Enjoy your freedom from oblivion.
I I'd hope that isn't you, because if it's you, you're trying to murder me, and that's not cool to try to murder your friend.
It has begun.
Oh god.
Near completion.
Okay. Oh my god. Yep. There was no way I was getting out of that. Ah. I honestly do not think people get that we need to destroy these pikes. I feel like they're so focused on everything else around us that they're not focusing on the pikes. Which ordinarily is not necessarily a bad thing. However, in this particular instance, the longer the pikes are up, the more painful it gets for us.
See, friends? The offerings.
I mean, in this particular instance, I don't want to die. So... Oh my god. Werewolf, get off of me. I don't want to be your friend.
This reliquary is filled.
Yeah, I would prefer not to die. Ow, what the heck? I don't even know what that was. That was just... Oh, dear lord. That's a big boy. That is a big boy. Come on, Pike, 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 Pike. Okay.
Your attempts to
there we go.
interfere with this ritual are as meaningless as they are pathetic.
Okay. Okay. Focus on this last one.
Is nearly filled.
And hopefully... Now it's cool to focus on, like, literally everything, because this is the last pike you gotta deal with. Oh my god. Nope, I just ran straight into a thing. Nope, nope, nope.
Initiate the exchange.
Oh dear lord. I freaking love the Harrow Storms, but they are so crazy. Also, somebody is yelling in chat right now. Not in Twitch chat, but in game chat. And I just... Like, dude, we're all dying right now. We do not have the time to respond to that.
More souls. More!
Because he just wants to know, like, what do we get for doing this? And I'm like... I want to tell him we do get like a chest of rewards after this, but like I don't have the time to really look away from what I'm doing. Because I'm just trying so damn hard to not die. These pikes have so much health too. Like I feel like that might... Oh, ow. Is that the werewolf that got me there? No! Okay, that was the Shrike and the Matron.
Defend the pikes, you fools! The ritual must continue.
Well, there are no more pikes, so what are you gonna do now? Oh, jeez. Basically, I've never dealt with this guy before. Oh my god. Yep. This guy I don't think I've dealt with before, so wasn't really sure what to expect from it. I've dealt with a werewolf boss, I've dealt with a Shrike boss, but I have not dealt with this multi-armed, terrifying thing. Multiple armed, terrifying things are the ideal body typey? when? Rude! Fortunately, I have many soul gems. I feel kind of bad, actually, for anybody who's just coming to this game. Like, if Greymoor is their first experience with ESO, like, this is painful. This is painful for a newbie. Like, this is painful for me, and I'm in champion points. So, like, if this is painful for me, just, like, I can't even imagine how frustrating this experience probably is going to be for a new player to this game. I kind of wonder if maybe they should have adjusted the difficulty of this a bit better. Like, maybe it should adjust the health counters of some of these things, because I feel like these health bars are huge. And a lot of it just feels like uselessly flailing at things in the hopes of doing something.
The harvest. Wasted. Your kind has died for nothing.
That's fair, E. That is fair. Ooh, okay, we got a lead in this. That's nice. We also have a reliquary satchel. We don't usually get satchels. What is in it? Ooh, a treasure map. So that was a brief detour. We probably should not have done the thing, but you know what? We did the thing anyway. This does feel like a decent time, though, to start taking a break. So, because it's like 9:30 at this point, my time. We're about halfway through this. Oh boy, that's a spider. We're gonna get to the door to the next area, I think. And we are going the wrong way entirely. Repairs would probably be a good thing. My gear is okay-ish, actually. I'm genuinely surprised my gear is okay-ish. I don't know if this is the right way. But you know what? This is the way we're going. Oh no, it is the right way! Ha! Pausing over here to get this runestone. This is indeed the right way. That's exciting. I actually know where I'm going for once. That, I feel I should point out, is a rare occurrence. It doesn't happen often. Me actually figuring out where we're going. But when it does, I do embrace it. Because, again, how often does that happen? Not often. Alright, so this is the door to the Lightless Hollow, which is the next area of Blackreach. And at this point, my friends, I think we're going to take a brief break, because it is about the halfway point. And, you know, that just seems like a good idea. For anybody who doesn't know, the Way Shrine is right up here. I was weird and kind of insisted on getting that the last time we were down here. Because, silly me, I didn't realize there were, like, multiple sections of Blackreach.
Where are you?
So, we're gonna come up here. We're just gonna chill up by the Way Shrine, and while we're here, we are gonna take a brief break of like 5 minutes or so. this is generally good for everybody because it's not good to be sitting in one place for too long, my friends. While I'm gone, I'm also going to run a very, very brief Twitch ad. The ad will be over long before I get back, and you guys will miss precisely nothing. If you're subbed to this channel, of course, that's not something you all have to worry about. If you aren't subbed to my channel, however, I'm just going to very, very kindly ask that, you know, maybe you turn off the ad blocker if you're running one and just support the stream, because that is one of the many ways that this channel does earn a little bit of money, and that does help keep the channel running, so it is always appreciated. But yes, I'm gonna get up and move about for a bit. I suggest you all do the same, and we will reconvene in like 5 minutes. Until then, you guys get to hear the exciting background noises of Blackreach. Be right back, guys.
I cannot complain. That does not seem to stop me.
Alright, we have returned. Apologies for that, friends. I come back and Yumi is kowtowing in front of me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Also, E, I totally hear you on that having too many games and not coming back to this one. I do hear you on that. I've actually been looking into poking at a few other free-to-play games. As much as I love Final Fantasy XIV and I do want to come back, I'm realizing right now I can't justify a sub to literally anything right now. I wound up recrunching some numbers, and so return to Final Fantasy XIV will not be happening as soon as I'd like. But I am considering poking at a few other free-to-play games on other days. We'll see. We'll see. I have to like the game enough to try to stick with it is the problem. Hugging a Yumi. Sort of. It is awkward hugging. Yumi, I want a hug. Yumi, I want a hug. Sadly, as we've said before, this game does not have a hug emote. Final Fantasy XIV does, but sadly, ESO does not. The best we can do is honestly just block with our weapon and get very, very close to the other players. And, you know, we pray it works. Yeah, mandatory subs suck, to be quite honest. I do not think they should exist. But anyway, we have werewolves we gotta rescue, apparently, so let's talk to a little friend, I suppose. Hi.
That scent. Why do you smell like Edyar?
He sent me. Are you one of his packmates?
Edyar sent you. Then he made it. He's alive. That's wonderful news. Exarch Singalis experimented on me. I blacked out, but they thought I was dead. They tossed me out of the tower. Barely managed to crawl to this spot.
Where's the rest of your pack?
Still at the camp. To the north. Hamild, Myrtilda, and Thevin. Save them before Singalis finishes them off. Just come back, all right? I don't think I can make it on my own.
He's on his... Okay, Edyar's on his way. I'll be back with the rest of your pack. You know, hopefully. Oh boy. Okay. The rest of his pack is up this way. I just want to keep flailing about how cool this place freaking looks. Oh, that's a baby Gloomspore wolf. Okay, we're not going to interact with that thing, because that thing is kind of terrifying looking. Oh, goodness. I love the animals down here. They're so cool looking. Okay. Sorry, focusing. Focusing. Oh jeez, that's chores. Okay. Hi. On the plus side, I get scraps of leather from that, so.
Thank you, stranger. I thought I was dead for sure.
I don't know who we helped right there. It's fine. I feel like the people we need are actually up top there. Oh wait, no they're not. No, they're not at all.
I'm working as fast as I can, you blood-sucking bastards!
Hi.
Hircine's claws. I thought I'd be digging forever. Thanks.
Nope, not forever. Just long enough to be inconvenient. It looks like over here. Oh boy.
working us like dogs.
I mean, you want to be
Finally.
technical?
Thank you, stranger.
You want to be technical, you're kind of like dogs. I'm just saying, that feels so terrible to say. I should not have said that. Okay, the last one we need is over this way. Hi.
You don't smell like the Grey Host. Run before they catch you too.
Nope, we're here to free you.
You set me free? I owe you one.
I mean, technically, yes. Okay, back to go talk to AR. He's back this way. I think. Yes. Ha!
We should not linger, Edyar. The Grey Host could find us at any moment.
Technically, one did.
I need to fulfill my end of our bargain.
The Grey Ghost could find us at any minute, she says, as a Grey Ghost person is fighting them.
Looks like you made good on Fenn's promise. Now talk to Edyar and get him to do the same.
Like I said, you actually did it. You freed my pack. Now it's my turn. If Exarch Zingalis took Fëanorian, and I'm pretty sure he did, you'll find them both in the ruined Dwarven Tower. It's difficult to get inside if you're not a vampire, but I know a way.
Tell me how to get in.
Like I said, Zingalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to fasten my chains after one of my tortures. I slipped away, crawled along some pipes, and fell into a chamber with one of those dwarven lifts. There was also a door, the one behind me.
And that door will get us to wherever Exarch Zingalis is holding Fenn?
It'll get you close. There's a big door that leads into Zingalis' lair, but it's sealed. You need to figure out the dwarven mechanism to open it. Then make your way to the experimentation chamber. That's probably where he's keeping Fëanorian.
Alright, Edyar. Thank you for your help.
The door's over here. Hurry, before they spot us.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Into the dwarven door. And now we wait for loading screens. Hopefully, you know, oh, there we go. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it might.
Definitely dwarven. Watch out for traps. That must be the door Edyar mentioned.
Yumi? There's a Yumi.
I don't suppose the werewolf told you how to open it, did he?
No, he did not.
The panels are all different. I wonder what they mean.
Oh. Is that the same as this one? No. No, they're not. Okay. Some more details. Also, I did not actually look at that, so I definitely do not know what it is we're supposed to do here. Because his notes are missing now. I do not have any idea how we're supposed to ship this. Yumi, that is not as helpful as you might think it is. Oh, jeez. idea if this is right or wrong. Because I don't know what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. Because I literally did not look at the note that was on the table before this. And now I can't. It's not in my inventory. So, I have no idea what I'm actually meant to do here. Hold on, let me do a quick internet thing, because hopefully this will actually tell me what the frig I'm supposed to do. You gotta love things. Okay. Every cube to the one that's missing. Okay. So this needs to be on...
Thing turned off. Keep going.
That one. Ha! Okay. This is that one, and that one.
The gears started moving. You must be doing something right.
Hopefully. No. This one. There we go. And this one needs to be on that one. Ha! Did it. Door is open.
That sounded promising. Let's try the door.
The internet is a wonderful thing.
This chamber's been used recently. Let's look around.
Jeez, it's huge. Oh, yes, it has definitely been used recently. So recently, there's Grey Host here. Netherroot notes. Netherroot, an amazing plant. It only grows in isolated patches down here in the depths of Blackreach, but its alchemical properties are remarkably useful. I applaud the Icereach Coven witches for finding it and applying it to my recipe, but the brew they have developed is unrefined. The Ashen Lord's plans will take 1,000 more years to complete if we continue with this less than perfect concoction. I must study this abyssal root further to find a means to increase the power of the Harrow Storms. Increase the power of the Harrow Storms. No thank you, they're bad enough as it is. Mimicking the techniques of the Under Elves provided a foundation, and their pipework farms produced greater yields, but not greater potency. I will create a more powerful reagent. I just need more time and more test subjects. With each day and each new version of the Netherroot brew, the results increase 100-fold. The brew already provides a stronger catalyst for the Harrow Storms, ensuring a more complete exchange of energy. Soon, my refined Netherroot brew will be ready, and the Ashen Lord's faith in me will be rewarded.
That's an ugly plant. Must be the Netherroot mentioned in the note.
Refined Netherroot brew. Whirls of darkly colored blood and ground netherroot suspended in a thick yellow poultice.
Why does everything connected to vampires involve blood?
That is a good question, Lyris. I do not have an answer for you. I wish I did. Hi. Lycanthropic immunity. Exarch Ulfra presented an interesting challenge. Can my alchemy and sorcery harrow one of her kind? By design, the Harrow Storms are not meant to infect our lycanthrope brothers and sisters, but in the centuries since the Grey Host last set out to conquer, the breeds of vampires and werewolves have become a diaspora. Promulgated, is that even a word? Apparently, across the world. Not all of them have the sense to bow before the Ashen Lord, including the prisoners Ulfra captured today. She could have easily ripped these lesser creatures apart for their defiance, but instead she delivered them to me for a more methodical dissection. There's a hunter's cunning hiding in that bestial skull. That's concerning. The prisoners respect a pack hierarchy, an affectation of the origin of their curse, no doubt. By holding their leader, Edyar, hostage, the others remain compliant, By offering a slim mercy to the other werewolves, Edyard assumes the role of willing test subject. They're dreadfully simple creatures, after all. The incredible constitution of the werewolf, even in its human shape, creates one of many obstacles I must overcome to complete my study. The netherroot seemingly has no effect on the subject, even in its concentrated form. Weakening the grip of the body on the soul will be the first step towards delivering it to the desired destination. The more I read from this guy, the more I don't like him. I should have thought of it sooner. The creature's connection to oblivion is something I can leverage, even if it's tied to a different realm within that great expanse. That connection can help bridge the gap between Mundus and what lies beyond. And the werewolf's lifeblood can imbue the netherroot with a vigor that our undeath simply cannot duplicate. It's working. With each new refinement of the blood distillate, the netherroot brew grows stronger and more toxic. The werewolf shows greater signs of affliction with every injection. The only question that remains is whether or not its soul can be successfully exchanged when it inevitably succumbs to the ritual.
That was Fen. We need to keep moving.
Yes, we do. Yes, okay. Let's go save Fenorian. Oh, jeez.
No sons. Has been seen son of a strange brother, forced to deny his nature.
He's not being forced to deny anything. How dare.
That smell! It's overpowering! We need to shut down those machines!
Yep, working on it.
Why are they spraying it on those plants? Seem to be on the right track. No, not that. Try something else. That did something.
Okay. Trying very, very hard. Oh, there are calibrations! Do not adjust the netherroot growth sprayer calibrations without prior authorization. Current calibrations, effectiveness at 97%. Primary calibration is at 4 units. Secondary calibration is at 2. If a nozzle is accidentally adjusted, use the reset to return all valves to current calibrations and report for appropriate punishment. Do not destabilize the mixture. If pure cloud mist is absorbed by the plants, weeks of work will be lost and the netherroot will be useless. Notes on current calibration. Neither of the distillates can fall below 2 units or exceed 4. The valves will stop if you try to set them outside these parameters. Attempting to push past these parameters will reset the calibration. Remember, the secondary distillate should never exceed the primary by more than 1 unit. 2 units or more will destabilize the current mixture, causing pure cloud mist to spray out. This can result in death. Yours specifically. Reset the calibrations only if ordered to do so using the console in the center. Okay, that's good to know. But, yeah.
That did something.
We're effing with this.
The mist from that sprayer changed. Keep going. You did it! Now we can cross the chamber. Sure as bones, that stone husk is moving.
Oh, that's concerning. Okay, how do we get down there? Oh, there are dwarven spheres down here. Of course there are. This is a dwarven
Whatever
facility.
they were doing to this strange plant, it looks like
This is a dwarven place. Of course there are going to be weird things down here. I don't like these. Oh god. Rude! Rude! That felt too easy. I kind of expect these to come to life and attack me, but they're not. So I'm going to assume we're okay. Okay, we're coming, Fenorian. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. We're coming. We're coming.
Now, feel free to scream when I throw back your flesh and apply this tool.
Okay, so I can't make out everything he's saying, but some of it is very concerning and I don't like it. I heard something about peeling back flesh from bone and I don't like it. Okay. Let's see, where are we? These, like some of how this is set up is very cool looking. But at the same time, I am concerned for our vampire friend. Let us try to rescue him. Oh, that's a vampire. That's a vampire. Okay. For a second, I did not think it was.
A shame he could not be recruited to our noble cause. The machine will finish him momentarily, my lord. Finish your work here, Singalis, then join me in the keep. You must bear witness when we make our move.
Of course, Rada al-Saran. I am eager to see the power of our ultimate Harrow storm.
Norian? Coming, we're coming!
New test subjects. Just in time. This one is about spent.
Hang on, Ben! Come on! Quick, Singalis.
You will do well in my machine. There's an art to pacifying Anqua. A shame to waste. It's too late. For me.
Ben's delirious. See if you can free him.
Go. Warn Salt.
Yeah, buddy, we're not leaving you here. Come on now.
You should have left me. Go warn Solitude.
Okay, we're all going to go. Tell me what you heard.
Aksak Singalis and Rada al-Saran talked freely while they tortured me. They're planning some sort of assault on Solitude. A massive Harrow storm.
You're hurt. How can I help you?
I need blood. But I won't drink from an unwilling person. In this state, even with a willing participant, I don't trust my restraint. If I only had my flask.
You know, funny you say that, because I have it. I found it in your lodgings in Dusttown. Here.
My flask. Thank you, my friend. Rada al-Saran is the one they call the Ashen Lord, leader of the Grey Host. He and Singalis often went into the nearby sanctum to talk. I heard a few words. Map. Plan. But I couldn't make out the rest.
Well, then we should search it.
Yes. Yes. Once I take a long drink from my flask, I'll join you.
Can I just give him hugs? I want to give him hugs. Hugging the sad high elf vampire boy. As best I can. Okay. Let's go and search a vampire sanctum, I guess. Also, dear Lord, look at the details in this room. This room is terrifying, but also gorgeous at the same time. Look at those before arms. Also, I had you on mute as I'm still at work, so I can't hear you. Hi, Eris. I know you can't hear me, but hello. This room is just... I want a space like this. I need a character in this game who's like obsessed with this more dwarven architecture and just turn an entire room into that. Just 'cause, I mean, look at this. This is terrifying, but it's stunning visually. I just how convenient! I happen to have it right here. I know, right? Bring me mats and I can make that happen. Yumi, you will have to tell me what I need to give you.
Turn this place upside down. We need to find out exactly what the Grey Host has planned.
Yes, ma'am. Just look at this. This is stunning. Okay. Through these doors we must go. Through the doors. I should probably wait for Yumi. There's a Yumi. Okay, his sanctum is up this way. Hopefully there won't be a vampire in it.
Take your time. We've been through a lot.
They did whatever they wanted. I couldn't stop them. Exarch Singalis was insane. But he was also a genius. If he kept records, they'll be in here.
I want to just hug him.
And some papers. Hey, partner, take a look.
Right. Skyrim map. This is what I see first, so this is where we're going. This map of Western Skyrim has numerous markings and annotations related to the Grey Host's activities. And bookshelves, of course, we must read the bookshelves. And raid all of the things. I'm gonna rifle through his trunk because why not? But also, we have here a Grey Host communique. Let us read it. Exarch Singalis, we are indebted to your great mind. Since your rebirth, you have brought our dream ever closer to reality. Obstacles that I chipped away at over millennia, you cleave away in mere days. The time for subterfuge is coming to an end. Continue the refinement of your techniques and supply the Coven Witches with the fruits of your labor. They must produce the ritual materials for Ulfra and her kin to deploy. Let the Nords fret over the random Hera storms while we prepare to unleash the most powerful storm of all. Well, that does not sound great. Send your refined nether brew to the Midland camp and to my keep, along with everything else needed for the rituals. I will alert the coastal camp to prepare more medallions and send updated orders to our warlords in the Blackreach camp. Stay strong, my brother, for the Grey Host will soon live again. Rada al-Saran. Oh boy. My poor husbando.
So, partner, what did you find?
Okay, here. We hug Fen. We hug Fen in Eris' stead, because Eris is not here. This is sadly as close as we can get for the hugging. The game does not let us get much closer than this. I want to hug him, but I cannot. Okay.
You risked so much to rescue me. Why would you do such a thing?
We're friends. And, you know, we need your help to devise a defense against the Harrow Storms.
I had a lead on that. But Singalis captured me before I could finish looking into that. I let Edyar down.
I rescued his pack. He helped us find you.
Then I also owe you for reconciling my debt to Edyar. Exarch Singalis was experimenting with werewolf blood, both to determine why it renders them immune to Harrow storms, and to use it to strengthen the ritual components.
Can you use what you learned from Edyar to develop a defense?
Not by itself, but it gives me a place to start. With any luck, that map may provide additional clues. I need to rest. I'm sorry, my friend. This ordeal has been more difficult than you can imagine.
A very shieldy hug. It's true. It's true. And yeah, he is way too toad for an alchemist.
We set out to find Fen and bring him back to Solitude. Along the way, we learned more about our true enemy, killed one of their leaders, and acquired some valuable intelligence. That's a victory in my book.
Anything else we need to do here?
Not that I can think of. I'll make sure that Fen makes it to the Blue Palace. We'll meet you there. And don't forget that map and communique.
Alright, see you there.
Come on, Fen. Princess Svana herself requested your presence at the Blue Palace.
I don't believe I'm very good company right now.
Come on, Finn. We'll help you through this.
He just needs hugs. He needs all of the hugs. You'll be fine, Finn. You will be fine.
So much to rescue.
You will be fine, I promise. We'll be right there with you. And Princess Spada, you know, is a good princess. She's a good girl. We like her. Oh, geez. That was not a stare down. That was so not how you get down. Okay. I don't exactly know where this is going to come out, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. All I know is somewhere in Western Skyrim. We'll see when this loads. You gotta love how this game is just like, here, this is a thing. This is the closest point to the thing. We'll see where this comes out. Indeed, Stinky Tavern Princess. We love her, though. Oh! Oh, we're here. We're by Morthal. Okay. Okay, I know where this is. Going to have to be very careful and avoid that area right there, because that area right there is a world boss. We don't want to deal. Whoa, boy, those are trolls. No, thank you. Nope. No, thank you, sir. I want nothing to do with that. I just want to get to the Morthal Way Shrine. And oh no. Why? Why? Why does this always happen? I'm about to ride over somewhere, and then I look up, and I happen to see the freaking Harrow Storm. It is so easy to get so distracted by literally everything in this game, especially the Harrow Storms, because they're freaking huge and red. And I don't know if it's down or not, but yeah, I think it's down at this point. Yeah, I don't see it anymore, but I just want to double check. Even though it'd be blatantly obvious if it was still going, but we're still riding over this way anyway, because what is my life? Yep, okay. Storms are either really quick or really long. It's true. It's true. It is kind of chaos. Yumi and I participated in one earlier that I swear was probably the most painful Harrow Storm we have done, because it felt like nobody really grasped the concept of attacking the witch pikes, or there weren't enough of us doing enough damage output, or what. It was just... It was not the best situation. Back to Solitude we go. I seriously have visions of us coming back to Solitude and then just all of a sudden Harrow Storm over the city. Were there only 3 of us? I thought there were more. I honestly thought there were more. I'm willing to admit if I'm incorrect, however. Yeah, the Harrow Storms are very painful. I still sort of feel like they need to be adjusted a bit. But I don't know, that might just be me. Also, somebody's seriously standing over here with Cadwell's pot helm on their head. I approve. I approve so much. Okay, to the Blue Palace. Possibly. Yumi. Is Yumi still loading in? I thought Yumi was done loading. Yumi was not done loading. There's a Yumi. Oh my god, why can I not jump over a wall? Okay. Now I will ride my ram!
It's true. The Reach attacked Morthal.
This is the best purchase I've made in this game. I love this mount so much. This is the best mount. The best part is its default name, which is never being changed ever. Because its default name is Skyram. It is the best pun. I love it. Savannah! Savannah! We did a thing! Where are you? I guess they figured the dragons were too much of a pushover, and so they overshot and quite a few roaming mobs. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
You're back. Lyris was just making introductions and was about to give her report. Why don't you tell me what happened?
I will, but I will talk to literally everybody else first.
We just arrived ourselves. I introduced Fen to Svanna, but I haven't had a chance to give her our report. Why don't you do it, partner?
Double check with Fen. Give him hugs first.
That device they strapped me in. It was horrible.
I give him hugs. I want to give him hugs.
By all the Mead and Sovngarde, it's good to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain?
Well, Fen was captured, and we killed a vampire leader. We also recovered a map and documents.
And I can't wait to hear all the details. In the meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare.
Apparently what she can spare is a staff, a shield outfit style, but most importantly, a Solitude Silver Wolf. Which the flavor text, common sights around Solitude. These steadfast and fierce wolves also adorn the heraldry of the city. All of them are, of course, good wolves, and befriending one brings you good fortune in the land of the Nords. We get a pupper. Oh god, I'm happy.
The information you brought back from Blackreach might give us a fighting chance. Let's put our heads together and figure out how to use what you learned. My father be damned.
We killed Singalis and brought back a map and a communique. The enemy calls itself the Grey Host.
The Grey Host? Where have I heard that name? Meanwhile, my father rounded up the Herald and moved his soldiers to the outer walls. Then he ordered the quartermaster to stockpile Castle Dower. He's preparing Solitude to withstand a long siege.
And you don't agree with the approach?
That might work against a mob of Reachmen, but thick walls can't stop a Herostorm. Any war we try to wage will be over before it starts if we don't find a way to stop them. Fen knows more about the storms than anyone. See what he suggests.
I'll talk to him about countering them.
Talk to Fen. If he has any bright ideas, I'd love to hear them. Magister Fridelia has been studying the Icereach Coven medallion, but she hasn't had a lot of success. She seems even less confident about reproducing their protective enchantment now.
Did Magister Fidelia learn anything that might help us?
She identified necromantic components as part of the enchantment, as well as reach rituals. But she isn't an expert on either type of magic. Frankly, I think she's exhausted the scope of her knowledge.
Were you able to accomplish anything while we were rescuing Fen?
You mean other than hounding my father and serving as go-between for the Jarl of Morthal and the Magister of Carthald? I wrangled promises out of my father and showed our allies that someone in Solitude still cares.
What kind of promises?
I got High King Svargrim to promise to dispatch soldiers to reinforce Morthal's defenses and send aid to Carthwatch. It's a start, but he hasn't actually issued the orders yet. I need to follow up with him after we're finished.
So the High King finally acknowledged the threat to his kingdom?
Sort of. He admits he might have been wrong about the Icereach Coven, as far as that goes. But he still glares daggers whenever anyone mentions you or Lyris. So let's not bring up Fen, alright?
Sounds good. Let's maybe not bring up the fact that we're allies with a vampire. That just seems like a bad plan.
When you talk to Fen, go easy on him. He's been through a lot.
Oh, these are the notes I was missing, I think, before.
Work,
We are vampires of the Grey Host, so we have no need to open doors. Still, like my master Exarch Singalis, I have an unending thirst for knowledge. I must figure out this dwarven door. No lock, no handle, no hinges, no levers, nothing obvious. How did the ancient dwarves open it? The pillars covered in gears. What's the significance of the panels on them? 4 different images, stars. It said that the dwarves were interested in the sky above. Could the panels represent different sections of the night sky? There must be some way to discern their pattern. We notice what's missing. The answer becomes clear. Yeah, that certainly would have been helpful.
I'm ready to help.
Yay! Hi, Fenorian.
I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me. Focus on the mission, just like Verandis taught me. Could you show me the research you recovered from Exarch Singalis' laboratory?
I found notes on werewolves and netherroot and a potion made from netherroot and other ingredients.
These notes prove my theory. Netherroot is the key component of the Harrowstorm ritual. It's like a poison for the soul. Weakens the bonds to the body so it can be pulled free. They're harvesting life energy from anyone caught in the storms.
Why would they want to harvest life energy?
I'm guessing, but it may have something to do with those stone husks we saw. Remember how the werewolf emerged from one? And look at the mixture you retrieved. It isn't like the residue we recovered from the witch pike. It's more concentrated.
Could that be what they're going to use to make the Harrowstorm stronger?
It's certainly what Singalis' notes imply. Despite how it looks, a plan is formulating in my mind. I think I can create an elixir, but I'll need more of this refined netherroot brew. And we need to solve the mystery of the Coven medallions.
Alright. Anyone have any idea where we're gonna find this stuff?
I know what you need me to do.
Sanctum over here. Place it on the table. I want to show you something.
Uh-oh. She wants to show me something on this map. This is slightly concerning. What do you want to show me, Lyris?
See those marks? Grey Host sites that correspond to the communique we found.
Aww.
Lyris knows this part of the world better than I do. See which locations she thinks stand the best chance of providing us with the items I need.
I like trying to talk to everybody before I go and talk to the main quest giver, but...
I know a commander's map when I see one. Each of those marks matches a location mentioned in the communique from Rada al-Saran, the leader of the Grey Host. I can already see where we need to go.
Where do you think we should look?
That mark on the northwest coast, that's an Ice Reach Coven camp. The communique mentioned needing more medallions. Odds are, they come from there. And here, a Midland camp between Dragon Bridge and Morthal. It's a staging ground for the Harrowstorms.
And that's where we can find the refined netherroot brew.
More than likely. Those 2 locations should provide what Fen needs to finish his elixir. We can't bet everything on that, though. The communique mentions a warlord's camp in Blackreach. Maybe we can learn more about their ultimate plan there.
3 camps. That is a lot of ground to cover.
Svanna, Fen, and I will divvy up the camps and scout ahead. Fen should investigate the coastal camp. I'll take the Midlands camp. That leaves Svanna with Blackreach. Meet up with each of us when you're ready. Then we'll hit each camp in turn.
What should we expect to find at these camps?
We don't have a lot of solid details, just what we've pieced together from the Grey Host's notes and communique. But I'll answer your questions the best I can. Which camp did you want to ask about?
What do we know about the Midlands camp?
The Grey Host isn't just hiding in Blackreach now. They're mounting an invasion, and this appears to be their primary staging ground. I expect they're stockpiling witch pikes, grey reliquaries, and other supplies here, including the refined brew.
Okay, the coastal camp?
From what I can tell, the camp on the northwest coast is where the Coven first made landfall from Ice Reach. It's as close to a home base as they've got. They've established themselves there, so I'd expect it to be well defended, if not fortified.
Why do you think this is where they're making the medallions?
The communique mentioned orders to produce more of those medallions, probably to keep pace with the increase in Harrowstorms. I can't guarantee this is the coastal camp where the orders were sent, but it's the only one on the map.
And the one in Blackreach?
That's the one we know the least about. But it's where a lot of the Grey Host's warlords are gathering, at least according to the communique. It's the best place I can think of where we can get a look at those orders the Ashen Lord mentioned.
Okay. So we've got multiple camps we gotta investigate. I think... which one shall we go to first? I'm not even sure how to get at that one, but hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. I think we're gonna start up here. The coastal camp is probably the one to start at, so let's go there. Not just because it's the first one on the list, but mainly because it's one of the easier ones to find. That is literally why we're going to it first.
Well?
I love this ram. It makes me happy. Maybe it's a silly thing to enjoy, but it does make me happy, so. Okay, I think the easiest point I have to get there is coming from more Kazgul, so. Remind me to share my reaction to the Finn rescue. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. He's so pretty. Okay. It's like, where are we? Looks like this way. I think this is a road. Ha! It is a road. We're also not going like on a speed rush over there because we can. Mainly I want to take the time to appreciate the scenery out here. It's so pretty. Oh, there's a thing down here. Oh hey, crafting area. This is where you can come and craft dragon's appetite stuff. That's neat. Also, there's a sky shard. How do we get up there? There's gotta be a way to get up there. Aha! I am so smart. Sometimes I am smart. I may or may not have yelled at Lyris. Oh dear. Oh my god. Jesus of Skyrim is this book. I'm not gonna read it, but this honestly feels like the sort of book that, oh god, that Sheogorath would appreciate. What is this? Seem to have found a thing. A ruin.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Indeed. Oh god. Oh god, we apparently have issues with roads. Oh, there's a quest. A dead body.
You're there.
Ah!
Don't run off screaming. There is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this. It's rather humiliating, but my soul is trapped inside this ludicrous child's toy. I need someone with a corporeal form to help return me to my body.
What? And I cannot stress this enough. The fuck? What? This is the creepiest freaking child's toy I have ever seen in my entire freaking life. Like, what? I guess if you're a child who's into creepy shit, this would be right up your alley, but I mean, look at this! This is terrifying! How did you get trapped inside a doll, and why am I believing this?
These damnable cultists bested me. The witless fools believe they can summon a dragon and return the dragon cult to prominence. Ha! One of their mages bound my soul to this doll and left me to spend eternity as this repulsively adorable plaything.
Repulsively adorable plaything. You and I have very different definitions of adorable. Huh. Is there a way to release you?
But of course, they stripped me of my belongings before turning me into this. If 3 of my things are placed upon a summoning altar, the spell will break. I need someone to take me to their hideout, a place called Dragonholm, and do this for me.
Okay, sure. I guess I'll travel the dragon home and find your belongings. This is so creepy. Why am I doing this?
The dragon cult's lair, Dragonholm, is further west, as is the altar where you place my belongings. You'll need to put me inside your pack so I can direct you and offer guidance. Don't make a fuss of it.
Tell me more about the cult.
Ugh, as if they had any claim to that name. They're pompous upstarts who worship dragons just as the ancient dragon cult did. Ridiculous. They are cruel, bloodthirsty, and prone to insanity, but frustratingly capable, as I learned the hard way.
Why did they trap you in a doll?
No one would look favorably on a resurgence of the dragon cult, no matter how laughable the effort. I threatened to expose them, and rather than kill me outright, they decided to humiliate me. It's demeaning. I am a distinguished maid.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Haven't you learned enough? I am merely an innocent scholar who wandered into the den of the sloppily reformed cult and was subjected to eternal misery for no reason. Now, come on. We have a body to reclaim.
Should I stuff you in my pack now?
Stuff? No, dear stranger. I would like you to gently place me inside your pack, among your no doubt precious belongings, and carry me inside, so that I might observe your progress. Are you quite ready?
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Lovely. Then pick me up and let's get going. I'd like to get back into my own body sooner rather than later. Wouldn't you?
Let's go. This is so creepy. A child's doll. It vaguely resembles a character from a popular Nord children's story. Aside from its ability to speak, there doesn't seem to be anything magical about it. A character from a popular Nord children's story. What freaking Nord children's story has a terrifying looking doll in it? Like, seriously, what the heck? Oh, I thought it was a very quick run, but it is not. It is a long run over that way. I'm not gonna sprint over there. I really just want to ride and refresh my brain of the memories of Skyrim. And oh my god, the Aurora sky. It's not as nice right now because it's still kind of cloudy, but oh, it's so pretty. This place is so pretty. I love it. I really love this zone. It's so pretty. It's so good. Okay, hold on. The place we need to go is over this way. Up here. Ha! Found it.
In a town in the woods at the top of a hill, there's a house where no one lives, so you take a big bag of your big city money there and buy it.
I feel like that's a song reference, but I'm missing it entirely. I'm sorry, Eris. I'm missing that completely. I'm sorry.
But at night the house is dark and you're all alone. There's a noise upstairs. At the top of the stairs there's a door and you take a deep breath and try it.
This feels like Eris is telling us a horror story right now.
Move those lovely legs of yours, darling. My belongings won't find themselves.
And the flashlight shows you something moving just inside the door. There's a tattered dress and a feeling you have felt somewhere before.
Oh jeez. Eris, why? Why? Why are you like this? I don't want to be creeped out.
And there's the creepy doll that always follows you. It's got a ruined eye that's always open. And there's a creepy doll that always follows you. It's got a pretty mouth to swallow you whole.
Oh God, why? Why? Why are you like this? Why? I do not understand. We do not need the creepy shit. We do not. Having a creepy doll in my pack talking to me is bad enough. Oh God, did I accidentally attack these guys? I might have. This way. Okay, that was a weird lag spike if that happened. I don't know what that was. It's fine. Up here we go. Do-do-do. First thing we need is up here.
The cold summoning ground. If I were a dragon, I'd be wholly unimpressed.
Wait! Nope, get off of the healer. Healers are squishy. Get off. I'm not melee, but pay attention to me, damn it. Okay, what have we got?
My knife! I stuck it in the neck of a few cultists before they overwhelmed me.
Etched with intricate designs, this blade is as beautiful as it is delicate. A dark rusted stain lingers on its edge.
It's really a shame that all this beautiful scenery is wasted on these fools.
I'm really hoping this doll isn't gonna turn into like a Chucky situation. Like, that is my one fear with this. I do not, actually. I do not have it. There's a thing on top of this. Of all the groups I thought I'd run into during my travels, the Dragon Cult never even made the list. It's positively laughable. One would think it was impossible to be so delusional, yet here they are, plain as day. I tracked them to their hideout of sorts. They call it Dragon Home, but it's not much to look at. They're living in the bones of a once powerful faction, sure, but they're bones all the same. If I were mad enough to think about summoning a dragon, I'd certainly do it somewhere less dismal. Truth be told, I very much doubt they have the wits or strength needed to do such a thing. But that does not make their ideals any less dangerous. At the very least, no one will admonish me for taking these fools out. Taking the law into my own hands has gotten me into trouble in the past, but this is an exception. Massacring a budding Dragon Cult group. Well, I'd practically be a hero. We have a notification? What the... Eris! Eris! Eris is a sweet bean. Eris is the sweetest bean. Oh my goodness. Eris is going to just get many hearts in return. Oh my god. Apparently, you can randomize the thank you. Oh my god. There, you can randomize thank yous by just clicking on this button. This is wonderful. I didn't know this was a thing. But we're gonna throw one at Eris with also several hearts, because why not? Also, where is Yumi? Yumi is over this way. Oh, thank you, Yumi. I forgot that was a thing I should probably worry about. Do a sack of things. Okay. Raspberry, indeed. Raspbaby, also accurate at this point. Oh jeez. Hi. That was possibly overkill. It's fine. Oh jeez. That's Draugr. That's a Draugr that came to life. Also going to briefly come up this way because there is a Sky Shard. Sky Shards are precious commodities once you get a certain level. So it's to your benefit to find and use them all. Because after a certain point, you don't get skill points anymore. This is the only way you can get them. Either through tracking down every single Sky Shard, or by completing quests that you get skill points as part of your reward for. Whoa! Where did that come from? That was definitely not here like 5 seconds ago. Okay, this way. Down these stairs. Oh boy. Hi. Hey, get off of the healer. Healer is squish. Healer is made of squish. Or at least they are in most other games. Oh, great. Of course. Of course. Because why not? Why not? Rude! Okay, let's keep going. Down these stairs. Whoa, that's me running into a wall! We don't need to look at that. That is me running into a damn wall. Okay, we're going to cut across this way. Are we? No, we're going to loop around and then go back. Also, we're not getting close to that flame atronach because bad things happen when they die. Namely, they go splody. And that's painful for literally everyone. Mainly you, but still painful. Rude. You were very rude, sir. I missed the door entirely. This way. In my mind, this makes sense. I don't know if this actually does. But you know what? It's what we're doing, so it's fine. Okay, this way. Alchemist.
You get awful. Could you take me out and bathe me at the next group of cultists?
The doll just asked me to take it out and wave it at the next group of cultists. I don't think she's being serious. But if I mentioned I don't like this doll, the doll is creepy. I would not be surprised if freeing it turns out to be a bad play. Oh my god. Why? Why? Why this? Why? We accidentally find like a boss room or something? Like, what the heck?
My goblet!
Oh, there's a thing over here. What is this? Draugr and the Dragon Cult. Yumi gonna loot. Yumi gonna loot. Okay. In retrospect, this was probably a bad plan coming over to this one first, but you know what? It's fine. A heavy, jewel-encrusted goblet with ornate carvings etched along the stem. It smells faintly cloying.
I shall have to scour the memory of cultist lips from it if I'm ever to drink from it again.
This doll, I don't like it. It creeps me out. Yeah, maybe we can't get to where we need to go that way because I effed up. I thought it made sense. It turned out it didn't actually make sense. I'm kicking myself for it now. Why are flame Atronach so painful? Okay. Oh jeez. Hidden cultist. This is me just effing up literally everything. As is par for the course with these things, I feel like, but you know, it's fine.
Isn't this lovely, living underground like rats? The mighty dragon fruit.
I feel bad, I'm mostly tuning out her voice. Because to be honest, she's creeping me out a little. Oh my god. So at least now we know that other boss room was not special.
Ogres haven't broken it.
Okay. Her mirror. Center of the mirror is made of dark, nearly black glass. The tarnished silver surrounding it twists and furls in a sinister design.
It smells like death in here. Or is that your peck?
Should we really be trying to free her? This just seems sketchy on several levels. But apparently this is what we're doing, so I don't know, this seems super sketch to me. This feels very sketchy. I do not approve. But apparently it's what we're doing, so... Oh great, we're gonna have to fight these things again because I effed up. It's fine. It's fine. Apparently the Atronach really loves me. It's fine. This way we go. This is probably the worst decision making I've made in this game so far. It's fine.
We have everything we need. The altar should be up top somewhere. Hurry!
I still question whether or not this is a thing we should actively be doing. Apparently, we're still gonna do it though, so I don't know. I still have several concerns.
If memory serves, this is the cult leader's squalid domain. Be careful, darling.
There are bookshelves. I want to read the books. I feel like targeting these bookshelves is a lot more painful than it used to be, or at least in here, and I don't know why. Hi!
You cannot stop us! Dragons will once again rule this night!
I'm pretty sure you should not be trying to summon a dragon. Just saying. Okay, I was very concerned for a second. It's just Yumi, though. It was fine. I saw that magic effect go off, and for a second I didn't register it as being an effect of Yumi. I thought it was a dragon coming out of nowhere. I don't know why. This is what happens after, like, the week I've had, though, apparently. Just like, oh, God. Surprise Draugr are what happens after the week I've had. But yeah, it's been interesting. Hi, will you die, please? Thank you. Oh god, this is concerning. There's this entire thing about the Pale Man, which I don't know why this... It's just a very disturbing looking poem. What's this? Varieties of Faith, the Nords. This is actually good lore information, so I'm just gonna quickly tab through it and screen cap all of it. Because this is good information to have. Also, you will notice they talk about the 8, not the 9, as per Skyrim, the game. Because at this point in time, Talos wasn't a thing.
I can practically feel the blood flowing in my veins. I'm tingling.
That's concerning for a number of reasons. Oh my god, why? Why? I literally just want to be here. This is not at all what I've been trying to... I don't even know anymore. Okay. Go across this way. Why do I feel like if we release this person from the doll, it's gonna be worse than we imagine. I don't know why. This is just what my brain is thinking at this point.
Now place the items on the altar. That should be enough to break the spell. Hurry!
I almost don't want to, but apparently we've got to. So, gotta put our stuff on here. And, oh!
At last!
Hiruna the Merciless is her name. Oh, that's even more concerning.
You did it! Oh, it feels so good to be back in my body. Flesh and blood. A beating heart. It would truly have been a shame to keep all of this beauty locked away in a silly doll for eternity. I owe you a great debt.
Also, can we just take a minute to talk about her outfit? Because look at this. This is stunning. I want this crafting style. Hi, what just happened?
I wouldn't think too hard about it if I were you. This kind of magic is often more palatable when not dissected. The long and short of it is that it worked, and you've restored me to my true self.
So the spell is broken for good?
Yes, darling, thanks to you. My rather enviable body is restored, and so sorry excuse for cultists no longer have a hold of me. Please, take this. It's not every hero that stops to help a talking doll. You've more than earned a reward. I didn't realize how much I missed the cold. The wind biting my cheeks is like a kiss from an old lover. Or a new lover. It's invigorating. You have my eternal gratitude for what it's worth.
The wind biting my cheeks is like a kiss from an old lover. Or a new lover. Hey, Runa, you concern me. Okay, what will you do now?
First, I'm going to make the bastards who did this to me pay. Then, I think I'll take a long, hot bath, stuff myself on sweets and meat, and then perhaps find someone to warm my bed.
Foxy Grandma is indeed an applicable statement at this point. What was it like being a doll?
Humiliating. Reduced to a child's plaything. I never thought I'd sink so low. Oh, and dreadfully boring, too. All I could do was stare at the wall and think about how much I hated it. And there were so many itches I could not scratch.
So, do you think the dragon cult is a threat?
Certainly not after what you've done to them here. They'd be licking their wounds for months if I didn't intend to make sure none of the remaining survive. The time of the dragon cult is long over. They should be thanking us for reminding them.
Will you tell me who you really are now?
Oh, fine. Think of me as a powerful, stunningly beautiful enforcer of justice. I see evil in the world, and I eradicate it as I see fit. My methods could be viewed as unsavory by some, but perhaps the same could be said of you.
I mean, technically, you're not wrong. I'm still slightly concerned, though. Oh, there's no way down from here. It's literally just jump. Okay. Literally just jump down.
Cold.
And pray. I just... New boss confirmed for next DLC. Oh god, could you imagine? Could you imagine, though? I mean, I feel like with a name like Hiruna the Merciless, we need more with her. But, like, so far we have nothing. Other than this, I think. We only have a few minutes left, but you know what? We're gonna keep going. And we're gonna go talk to Fenori and at least do this chunk of the camp situation. And then I think we're gonna wrap for the day.
Good. I was hoping you'd show up.
Hi, Fenorian!
Lyris was right. This camp is crawling with the Ice Reach Coven. And they're definitely producing the medallions here. I was even able to slip away with one. We need to get closer, though.
Closer?
There's more to figuring out this magic than just watching from afar. I need to know exactly how they go about creating them. With your help, we can learn everything about that here in this camp.
What's so special about the camp?
It's a landing site for the boats coming from the island of Ice Reach. Plus, they're collecting something here that goes into the process of creating the medallions. If you can get me to the center of the camp, I can learn what that is.
I'll help you reach the center.
Determining how they create these medallions will be an enormous help. The Grey Host has accelerated their plans. They need more medallions for a reason. A big harrow storm is coming. We need to be ready.
Why do you think we can learn more at the center of the camp?
Because the Grey Host is guarding something down there.
Oh.
I couldn't get close, but it appeared that they built the camp to surround something. Plus, I heard a few of the witches talking. Complaining, really. About needing to prepare more medallions.
Tell me more about the Grey Host.
In the First Era, an army of vampires and werewolves tried to conquer the land before they were stopped in Bankarai. They called themselves the Grey Host. It seems this Rada al-Saran has resurrected the army, both figuratively and literally.
Blow kisses to Fenny, indeed. Let's get him to the center camp. There's a harrow storm over there, but we're going to ignore it this time. For once in my life, we're gonna ignore it.
Corpses? What do they have to do with the medallions? Let's examine the nearby graveyard.
Not at all the way we're supposed to be going, I don't think. But there are a whole bunch of corpses here. That's very concerning. What is this? Harlock. Oh god.
Let's determine what's so special
All
about
our
the exhumed
efforts will be
bodies.
rewarded.
This name, Harlock the Bastard. Beneath this stone lies Harlock the Bastard, a tired old wastrel and brother of yore, a layabout in life who froze in a blizzard. I really hope these names are all going to be wonderful. Brokel, exhumed. Here lies Brokel, beloved son, herder, died in his sleep, old as Skyrim.
It's so important.
Lekka the Corpulent, old as they hissed, this mother of Murkmire, scholar of our ways, she died of heartbreak. Unknown. I want to leave that one for last. Uthbet. Here lies Uthbet, son of Ryle Chief Killer, and old as the hills, a warrior born, he passed on the privy with a heaping of scorn.
Finished? Have you come to any conclusions?
Unknown, a traveling merchant run through by bandits, this daughter of Skyrim, who thought old and wise.
Well, we've both been over the headstones with a fine-toothed comb. If we can determine why the Coven dug up these particular bodies, it will tell us something about how the medallions were enchanted.
Okay, let's discuss what we found on them.
Of course. Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar, my friend. Now, let's see. I noticed there were a mix of different races buried here. They weren't all Nords. Anything strike you about the departed?
Double check these. Not a useful one. Old. Are they all old? Old. Yep, that's old. Thought old and wise. Old is the hit. Yeah, all old. But is that something they shared it when they were out in common when they were alive or when they died?
Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar, my friend. Now, let's see. I noticed there were a mix of different races buried here. They weren't all Nords. Anything strike you about the departed?
Boy, these villagers really had an age thing. Man, this guy died old. Insult him with his age on his tombstone. I know, right? You know, shared something in common when they were alive. Let's go with that.
Really? What was that?
No, they did not. That was...
Well, of course.
They died.
They did. Tell me more.
They were all old when they died.
Of course. Why didn't I see that? The headstones on the exhumed graves all mentioned that the person was old when they died. Let me think. Some necrotic spells require the remains of the elderly. Something to do with the natural decay of life.
The natural decay of life?
According to one necromantic theory, the older a living thing becomes, the more necrotic energy it naturally acquires. As a body grows old and withers, the life inside it decays. Necrotic energy is the byproduct of this deterioration.
Does that tell you enough to figure out how to create the medallions?
I now know enough about how they create the medallions to move my research along. I'll return to the Blue Palace and start putting an elixir together.
What else do you need me to do?
To fully craft an elixir to defend against the Harrow Storms, I still require a sample of refined netherroot brew. Plus, we need to determine what the Grey Host has planned. Help Lyris and Svanna at the other camps. Then meet me at the Blue Palace.
Alright, that is where we're gonna wrap it up for the evening, because it is that time. It is late. And I feel bad for this person. Must help! But this is where I think we're gonna wrap up for the evening. We're gonna come up this hill so we don't get attacked by anything. Yes, this is where we're gonna stop for the evening. Gonna overlook that Harrow Storm over there. It's a beautiful sight. But this is definitely where we're wrapping for the evening because it is late. And I do technically need sleep. Thank you guys so much for coming and for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have been having fun with this, and thank you to Yumi for keeping me company and just, you know, running along with me as we go through here. Oh boy, this is, I feel like the ways this story has been going along, it's not the way I'm sort of expecting it to be going, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm enjoying it. But also, it's like, I don't know, I have not really expected the direction this has been going in at any given point. And I'm very curious as to where this is gonna go and how things are gonna wrap up. We need to finish this another day, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I felt so bad for him. I was just like, oh my god, Fenorian, why? Can I give you hugs? It's funny because when we started off with anything Greymoor related, I didn't want to like him. Like, I don't know why. I just did not want to like him. And now I do. It was not intentional by any means, but I don't know. I feel bad for him. I want to give him several hugs. Many hugs, in fact. But that is going to hopefully be another evening. That said, thank you guys again so much for coming and for hanging out with me. I appreciate it quite a bit. Eris was freaking out with those screams when I was rescuing him. Yeah, those were... Oh boy, those hurt. Those hurt a little bit, to be honest. I just... was not okay. We learned from Twilight, everyone loves a friendly, sparkly vampire. But see, that's the thing. First of all, I hated Twilight. I still do. That is not a healthy relationship, kids. Second of all, I just... The VA is what won me over. Like, I did not want to like Fenorian at all. But I do, and I can't control that, and I'm okay with that. This situation is what it is. I don't know. That franchise made me dislike vampires. Understandable, really. Understandable. I just... Yeah, the whole thing was... It's not great. It's not great. Oh my god. Eris, you are grounded. You are grounded, my friend. You're grounded. On that note, it is definitely time for us to wrap for the evening. Again, thank you guys so much for coming and for hanging out with us tonight. I will be trying to hang out in the Discord channel for a bit after the stream. So if you're not part of it yet and would like to be, there's a link in the panels down below. You can also type !Discord into Twitch chat and come and join us. The majority of us do not bite. I can't speak for everybody because some of them do. But they are very sweet people. We do share a lot of pet pictures. It's a good time. Please come and join us. That said, it is definitely time for me to sign off because I can tell the longer I'm, like, still on, the more my grasp of sentences just completely deteriorates. However, if you do want to come along with us again and you want to make sure you don't miss any time we're live next, you can hit a heart-shaped button that is either up there somewhere or down in that corner, depending on which version of the channel layout you're currently looking at. In either case, make sure you have that bell next to it rung because that will ensure you're notified when we're live next. Next stream is going to be on Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be playing some Stardew Valley, which I know is an emotional shift from this game. But it's cute and fun, and I enjoy it. So that is what we are doing. I do hope you guys will come and join us for Stardew, as well as for future ESO adventures. It's a fun time. I have a fun time anyway. I'm going to set up a host for Lyris after this stream. As we mentioned earlier, Gracefully Lyris here on Twitch just got partnered today. It's very exciting. I'm gonna set that up. We will go say hello to her, them. I can't remember pronouns right now. I feel terrible. Yes. It is definitely time for me to sign off at this point. So, until I see you guys again on Sunday, have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.